King George by Paula Chan-Levy. King George was born on 1738. In his period, people from England moved to North America. When George was 12, he became king, and his father died when he was 12. Poor George. George's accomplishments was becoming king. He was king for 59 years, and he was 82 when he died in 1820 because blind, deaf, and mad. People believed he was poisoned.
Crispus Attucks. Crispus Attucks was born around 1723. He was born into slavery. Crispus Attucks was the son of Prince Younger and Nancy Attucks. When Attucks was 27 years of age, he ran away from his master. As a kid, his dad got shipped from Africa to America. Young Attucks developed a longing for freedom at an early age. Attucks was the first casualty of the American Revolutionary War. He was also the first African-American hero. Attucks represents 5,000 African-American soldiers who fought for an independent America. Crispus Attucks died March 5, 1770, by London Hogan.
Molly Pitcher was born on October 13, 1754, in New Jersey. As she grew up, she often listened to people talk about wanting freedom from British laws and King George. But as time went fast, she helped soldiers stay hydrated. But one day, she fell in love with a soldier named John, and on July 24, 1769, at a local barber shop, they got married and had two loving kids named John Hayes and Jonathan Hayes. But then tragedy struck because Molly's loving husband got shot and died at Montage, New Jersey. But she didn't let that affect her, and she got married to someone else. That was a soldier named George. But on January 22, 1832, Molly died because of a cannon exploded and killed Molly. But we all remember her of being brave and loving.
John Adams. John was born on October 30th in Braintree, Massachusetts. He married Abigail Adams and had a daughter and a son. He went to Harvard University. He signed the Declaration of Independence and became the second president of the United States. He liked reading and outdoors. John Adams was a very, very tough man.
Abigail Adams was born on November 11, 1744, in Weymouth, Massachusetts. She was a very hard-working person. Her father was William Smith, who was a minister. She did not go to school, though. When she was older, she was married to John Adams and became First Lady.
T-Pain was born on February 9, 1737. He died in 1809, aged 72. Only 6 people attended his funeral. His school education was Enlightenment, Liberalism, and Republicanism. His childhood he was born on 1737, February 9th, in Great Britain. Not many people liked him. He was a bad person because he went to jail. So that was Thomas Paine. And he also wrote the Common Sense magazine.
Paul Revere. Paul Revere is a good man. He was born January 1st, 1735. When he was 23, he was a goldsmith. When he was 13, he started school. Then he married and had 11 kids.
Samuel Adams was born in 1722. He was the organizer of the Boston Tea Party. He was the father of the Sons of Liberty.
Peter Salem was born in 1750. It was hard because he had to pay taxes and because he was a slave. He died at the age of 66. He was a slave once he was born. He was famous because he shot a British leader. He was a brave and courageous man.
Martha Washington. Martha Washington was born on June 2nd, 1731. She was first married to a man named Daniel Parke. Her second husband was the famous George Washington. Martha was raised and educated with an emphasis on skills. She was the very first slave. She lived for 71 years. She died on May 22nd, 1802.
George Washington was born February 22nd,
1732. He had 5 brothers and sisters. Most people know George Washington for being a leader in the Revolutionary War. He made the military a lot stronger. He was the first president. George Washington died the year of 1799.
Ben was born January 17, 1706. It was a scary time. He died on April 17, 1790. He had 16 brothers and sisters. He was poor. He didn't finish school. He made electricity. He helped write the Declaration of Independence. He liked to write. He liked to learn.
Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence, served as president, served as vice president, being third president of the United States.
The American Revolutionary War began in 1775 and lasted until 1783. After many battles, King George was finally defeated. The war ended with the Treaty of Paris, creating America.
The Battle of Lexington and Concord. Shots heard around.
I am Thomas Gage, and I just got word that the colonies are storing weapons. And I also heard that John Hancock plus that stupid Sam Adams are staying in a village in Lexington. Hello, I am Paul Revere, and I have something important to say. Wake up, people! The British are coming! Hide the weapons! Hide the weapons! Reassure me, so go! Find the secret weapons! Let's capture Hancock and Adams! Victory!
Samuel Adams, Benjamin Franklin, John Hancock all decided that they needed more colonists on their team after winning the first battle. So they worked with Thomas Jefferson to write the draft of the Declaration of Independence, which they passed out to colonists. Finally, the draft was signed on July the 4th, 1776.
The Battle of Bunker Hill.
I'm William Prescott. The plan is to get up on the hill and build a fort so we can eliminate the Loyalists as they're marching up the hill.
Oh my goodness, look, they built a fort.
Here they come. Remember, we don't have much ammo. Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes.
The day is ours! The day is ours!
I am Peter Salem, and I am a slave. This was a very bloody battle. We lost at least 1,000 men. But we control the hill now!
Loyalist victory! The Battle of Saratoga, the turning point of the war.
I'm General Gates, and I will not let them split us like a Hudson.
What if they're not smart enough? What if they don't have enough money? We do like revenge on King George, don't we? But I'm too young. I don't want to die. There's a chance of both. Well, you may stay alive, you may not. Well, let's just get King George. No breaks! No breaks! No breaks! We are soldiers here to help you win the war. France is ready to get their revenge back on King George.
OMG, I just saw the French helping the Patriots. This is a turning point in the war.
Oh no! Attack on Charleston Harbor!
I know they have weapons on the boats in Charleston Harbor. Let's do a secret attack.
Time is waste! Let's go back!
Guys, I think the British are trying to attack the Charleston Harbor. We're tough. We can try again.
Yeah, let's do it!
2.5 years.
Woo! I am sick and tired of the British with their cruel ways.
The battle will come. Stop shooting! Retreat! Victory! Not so fast. This victory's ours. Let's get 'em, guys. Gotcha.
Gotcha. The British have been tricked.
Victory is ours!
General Washington, what does the French need to do? I need you to block the harbor. Don't let the loyalists through. Okay. Come on, France, let's block this harbor.
Don't worry, we won't let them get through.
I'm stuck, I surrender.
We surrender! Booyah! Y'all just got beat!